Pay attention to this secret video from inside a big, beautiful bedroom. A private room where no one expects to be watched. May 15, 2022. Evergreen Hills, Oregon. A quiet town with large houses and tall trees. A small hidden camera in the bedroom records 45 seconds. An old white man, 77 years old. His name is Reginald Hawthorne. He used to be a successful businessman in computers. Now he needs help to move because he cannot walk. A young black woman, 32 years old, named Nia Harper, walks in. She moves slowly to the bed. She has a calm and confident look. She leans over Reginald. Her hand touches his arm gently. Their eyes meet. Then they kiss. The kiss is long and full of feeling. It lasts 7 seconds. His weak hand touches her face. But the kiss does not end there. Nia whispers kind words to him. She makes him feel good in ways he thought he could never have again. This moment looks like true love, but it is also the start of something very dangerous. This video shows the first step of a big secret, a secret that ends in death. Welcome to this true story told like a mystery. I am your storyteller. We will go step by step. We will see how love turned into fear, how family turned against family, how money made people do terrible things. Stay with me. The truth is in the small details. November 2020. Reginald Hawthorne, 75 years old, drives his old car on a small road. A big truck hits him hard. The crash is loud and scary. Reginald lives, but his back is badly broken. He can never walk again. His legs do not move. He must use a wheelchair every day. Before the accident, Reginald was strong and rich. He made a lot of money from computers and technology. His money was worth more than $4 million. He had a big house with many rooms and a nice view of the ocean. Now that house feels like a jail. Reginald had a family. His son Mitchell, 50 years old. Mitchell always asked his father for money for bad business ideas. His daughter Sophia, 47 years old. She loved expensive clothes and trips, all paid by her father. His grandson Dylan, 25 years old. Dylan played video games all day and lived from his grandfather's money. In the first weeks after the accident, they came to the hospital every day. They brought flowers. They sat near his bed. But soon they came less. Then they stopped coming. Mitchell came only 4 times in the first year. Sophia came twice. Dylan never came. Reginald's 76th birthday was quiet. He sat alone in his big house. The phone did not ring. Later, police found his private writing from February 2021. He wrote, "My family left me when I could not give them money anymore. I was only important when I had cash to give." Reginald felt very alone. He called a good company called Cascade Health Partners. They sent their best worker. Her name was Nia Harper, 30 years old. Nia grew up in Seattle. She was the first person in her family to go to college. She studied nursing, but her grandmother became very sick with memory problems. Nia left college to take care of her. Her grandmother died after 8 months. Nia never went back to school. She chose to become a home helper. She wanted to help old and sick people. On her first day, Nia came to the big house. Reginald sat by the window. He looked at the rain. He did not talk. He did not look at her. He had lost hope in people. Nia did not get angry. She asked one easy question. "Mr. Hawthorne, if you could stand in your kitchen again, what food would you cook?" Reginald turned his head. No one asked him that before. He said quietly, "My wife's apple pie." His voice was sad. The next day, Nia came with apples, flour, sugar, and butter. She moved everything low so he could help from his chair. They made the pie together. When they ate, Reginald cried. It was the first time he felt happy since the accident. After that, Nia did much more than her job. She learned he liked old rock music. She brought records of Led Zeppelin. They played the music during his painful exercise time. She found out he loved mystery books. She bought old rare books and read them to him every afternoon. Her voice made the stories exciting. She took him outside to quiet beaches and small restaurants. People talked to him like a normal person, not like a sick man. Reginald started smiling again. He laughed sometimes. He began to hope for good days, but something changed in early 2022. One night, Nia helped Reginald get ready for bed. He looked at her and asked, "Why do you spend your young life with an old broken man like me?" Nia stopped. She looked into his eyes. "You are not broken," she said softly. "You are just lost. I am here to help you find your way." That night, Reginald could not sleep. He realized he was falling in love with Nia. He was 76, she was 31. It felt wrong. But he could not stop the feeling. Nia felt it too. She saw how he looked at her when he thought she did not notice. She saw his big smile when she entered the room. She felt the same love inside her heart. The trouble started in January 2023. Mitchell came to the house without calling. It was his first visit in more than 1 year. He needed money again. He had many debts from bad choices. He opened the door and saw his father and Nia sitting close. They held hands. They laughed together. They looked like real lovers. Mitchell shouted, "What is this? She is using you for money." Reginald's face became hard. "Where were you when I was sad and alone? Nia stayed with me every day." Mitchell left angry. He called Sophia and Dylan that same night. They had an urgent meeting. The next day, all three came back. "Dad, we are worried about Nia," Sophia said. "She is not good for you." Reginald got very angry. "You left me alone for years. Now you want to take away the only person who cares about me. Leave and never come back." They left. But they did not give up. They paid a private detective to check Nia's past. The detective found nothing bad. She was clean. They talked to lawyers to say Reginald was not thinking clearly. Doctors checked him. They said he was smart and strong in his mind. No problem, all legal ways failed. Then everything changed. In late January 2023, Reginald called his lawyer, Elias Grant. They met in private. Reginald changed his will. Old will, Mitchell and Sophia got $2 million each. Dylan got $500,000. New will, they got only $100,000 each. Reason? You left me when I needed you. Nia got $3.8 million, the house, and everything left. One important rule, if any family member hurts Nia and is found guilty in court, they get nothing. All money goes to charities for old people. The will was signed. It was strong and safe. But Reginald did not know one thing. The lawyer's helper was Sophia's friend from school days. The helper told Sophia everything. Sophia called Mitchell in panic. That night, at Mitchell's house, the family met again. They were scared. Mitchell said, "We must fight this in court." Sophia answered, "It will take years. We will lose." Dylan asked, "What can we do?" Mitchell spoke quietly. "If Nia dies before father, her money comes back to us." The room became very quiet. Sophia said, "You mean kill her?" Mitchell nodded slowly. Police later found deleted text messages. The 28th of January, Mitchell wrote, "We cannot let her take our money." Sophia asked, "What is the plan?" Mitchell answered, "Dylan knows old army friends who fix problems." Dylan wrote, "I know one person, but this is very serious. Are we really doing this?" Mitchell replied, "We have no other way." The 30th of January, Dylan called Harlon Knox. Harlon was a former soldier with a bad past. He had been kicked out of the army and had violence charges. Harlon brought his friend Diego Cruz. Both men had done bad jobs before. The price was $75,000. Half money first, half after the job. Bank papers show Mitchell took out $37,500 on the 31st of January and another $37,500 on the 2nd of February. Harlon and Diego started watching the house. From the 3rd of February, they learned Nia's daily routine, when she came, when she left, what car she drove. They watched for 3 days. This was not a quick decision. It was a careful plan. May 15, 2023, The day the bedroom video was recorded, it was Nia's last working day before her short holiday. Reginald had a surprise ready, a beautiful ring to ask her to marry him. Nia did not know. She also did not know two dangerous men were watching her. Around noon, Mitchell sent a text to Dylan. "Do it today." Dylan answered, "It is starting." 8 a.m., Nia came to work. They had breakfast. They laughed a lot. Reginald tried to make a crepe and failed. They laughed even more. It was a happy morning. The day continued, exercise, music, long talks. At 6 p.m., they went to the bedroom to rest. The hidden camera started recording. 6:20 p.m., Nia helped Reginald get comfortable. They talked softly. She smiled. He told a joke. She laughed. Then she got on the bed. She kissed him deeply. The kiss was strong and full of feeling. She moved her hands under his clothes. She touched him in special ways to make him feel very good. She moved her body close to his. Reginald made soft sounds of pleasure. He felt alive and loved. The camera saw everything, but no one knew it was recording. It was just two people in love. Nia left the house at 6:35 p.m., she said. "See you tomorrow." She got into her blue Toyota and drove away. Harlon and Diego waited in their black SUV a few streets away. When her car turned the corner, they followed. Nia drove to the grocery store. She parked in the back, where it was dark and quiet. She got out. She opened the trunk. She reached for shopping bags. The SUV came fast. Harlon jumped out and grabbed her from behind. Nia screamed. She fought hard. But Harlon was big and strong. Diego moved quickly. He put zip ties on her hands. He put something over her mouth. They lifted her into the SUV. Only 40 seconds. A worker at the store heard the noise. He saw the SUV drive away fast. He thought it was strange, but he did not call police. He did not write down the number plate. Nia's car stayed there, door open, trunk open. Her purse on the ground, shopping bags everywhere. Store security noticed after 50 minutes. They called police at 7:25 p.m. Nia was already gone 50 minutes. They took her to the old factory lot. Closed for 5 years. No cameras. No people. Harlon parked at the back. They carried Nia inside. The room was dark, no windows. They put her on the floor. Hands still tied. Harlon did not hurt her right away. He sat down. He talked to her. "You are in the way of their money. It is just business." At 7:10 p.m., 35 minutes after they took her, Harlon put his hands around her neck. Nia fought hard. She kicked. She tried to scream, but it was no use. After 4 minutes, she stopped moving. They left her body there. They locked the door. They drove away. They met Dylan later in a quiet park. Dylan gave them the last $37,500 in a bag. "Is it finished?" Dylan asked. "Yes," Harlon said. "No problems?" "No problems." Dylan went home. His girlfriend asked, "Why so late?" He said, "Work meeting went long." She believed him. Dylan went to bed and slept well. He had helped kill someone. Police found Nia's car at 7:25 p.m. They saw signs of fighting. They sent an alert. Young woman taken. That night, detectives went to Reginald's house. He was worried. Why did Nia not call? The detective told him about the car. Reginald broke down. He told everything. The love story, the family anger, the fights, the new will. The police wrote notes. They called the family the next morning, the 8th of April. Mitchell, Sophia, and Dylan came to the police station. They said they did nothing. Mitchell said he was home. His wife agreed. Sophia said she was at yoga class. People there saw her. Dylan said he was at a bar. He showed receipts. Their stories matched. No proof. Days passed. 1 week, no body, no call for money. Nia was gone. Reginald stopped eating. He stopped sleeping. He sat in his wheelchair. He stared at the door, waiting for her to come back. The 17th of April, 5:32 a.m., the phone call came. Abandoned factory lot. Section 5D, body inside. Police went fast. They broke the lock. They found Nia dead for 10 days. They checked everything. DNA on the ties, fingerprints on the door. Then they looked at who owned the factory lot. It belonged to Hawthorne Properties, Mitchell's company. He got it from his father. He had keys to every building, including this empty one. Now everything changed. Police asked for court papers. They checked phone calls. They checked bank accounts. The 30th of January, call from Dylan to Harlon. The 31st of January and the 2nd of February, big cash taken out. May 15, text from Mitchell to Dylan. Target leaving, blue Toyota plate or -8912Q. That was Nia's car. Sent just before she left the house. They found the SUV rented under a fake name. Camera showed Diego taking it. Returned May 16 inside the SUV, Nia's hair fibers from the ties Harlon and Diego had bad records. They knew Dylan from Army days 9 years before. The 5th of June 2023, police arrested everyone. Mitchell, murder and planning. Sophia, helping texts showed she knew. Lucas, murder, planning, kidnapping, paying for murder. Harlon, murder, kidnapping, paid killing. Diego, same as Harlon, all said, not guilty. Trial started the 1st of December 2023. The government showed phone records, bank papers, messages, SUV-proof DNA from the factory, and the bedroom video. The jury watched 45 seconds. Nia kissing Reginald, touching him with love, making him happy. It proved they were real lovers, not a trick. The jury understood why Reginald changed his will. It was love, not cheating, the defense said. No clear proof. No one saw Mitchell give the order. On day 9, Dylan changed his mind. His lawyer made a deal. He would tell everything for life in prison with chance of freedom. After 40 years, Dylan agreed. He stood in court. His voice shook. He said, Mitchell said in February, "We must remove her before father dies." I called Harlon. Harlon brought Diego, $75,000. I gave them Nia's car plate. Time, place, we watched for 3 days. On May 15, Mitchell sent the message. After I paid the rest, Harlon said, done. I knew she was dead. I did not call police. I went home. The jury listened. They talked for 6 hours. They said guilty for all. The 10th of January 2024. Punishment day. Mitchell, life in prison. No freedom. Sophia, 30 years. Harlon, life. No freedom. Diego, life. No freedom. Dylan, life possible freedom. After 40 years, court finished. But the worst part came the same day. Reginald died. His heart stopped. Doctors said natural. But his nurse said after the arrests, he stopped talking. He just stared at the wall. That last night, he spoke one sentence. I waited 79 years to find real love, and my own children took it away in 45 seconds. Then his heart stopped forever. The will because Nia died first, her money was gone. But because Mitchell, Sophia, and Dylan were guilty of hurting her, the special rule worked. They got nothing, $0. All $4.2 million went to charities for old people. They killed for money. They got nothing. In the trial papers, there is one scary line. Police asked Harlon, "Have you done this before? Family's paying you." Harlon smiled at the camera. You would be surprised how often families kill for inheritance. His lawyer stopped the talk. No more questions. The case ended. But that question stays. How often? Not if. How often? Think about it. Nia did everything right. She followed rules. She kept professional until real feelings grew slowly. She did not trick anyone. She gave care when no one else did. Reginald's decision was clear. Doctors checked him many times. His mind was good. He wanted to thank her for 3 years of happiness. His family gave him only loneliness, but for Mitchell, Sophia, and Dylan, Money was theirs by blood. They did not visit. They did not care. When they learned Nia would get most, they decided she must go. May 15, 6:20 p.m. Nia and Reginald in the bedroom. They kiss. They touch with love. She makes him happy. She does not know two killers wait outside. She does not know her car plate was sent. She has 20 minutes of freedom left. She is just loving him. 45 seconds on camera, 15 minutes more in the room. 10 minutes to leave the house. 50 minutes later, she is dead. 10 days later, they find her months later. The guilty go to prison. Reginald dies, all because family wanted money more than life. If you work in caregiving, listen carefully. Nia had perfect reviews, many years of experience. She did everything correct. Still, she became a target because she showed real care. The danger signs were not her actions. The danger was the family's anger. When family comes suddenly and says you are cheating, write it down. Date. Time what they said, make records. When you feel scared, trust that feeling. Nia had 3 big fights with the family. She thought it would pass. She did not report it. It grew into murder. The case ended in January 2024. Mitchell, Sophia, Dylan, Harlon, and Diego are in prison. Reginald is dead. Nia is dead, but questions remain. How many other families plan to remove caregivers they see as problems? How many more killers wait for the next call and the next big payment? How many caregivers today are being watched by families who think they are in the way? We do not know. Most will be more careful than this family. Most will never get caught. Nia's last free moment, May 15, 6:20 p.m. in the bedroom, giving love and pleasure. Camera recording, killers waiting close. Only 10 minutes left before she walked out the door. If she knew, would she run? Would she call police? Or would she stay, holding those 45 seconds forever? We will never know. But we know this. She deserved better. Reginald deserved better. If you work in caregiving, change your habits. Do not park in the same place every time. Do not leave at the same time. Do not think family is always safe. Write down every angry word, every threat, every bad feeling. Trust your heart. If you feel watched, tell someone now. Keep records. Nia felt danger. She ignored it. It cost her everything.